Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be introducing animations. Animations is one of those topics that we can go very far and deep into, but we're going to keep it very light in this video. Before we get started, I would just like to mention that this platform uses the GSAP library for animations. So go check it out, look at the documentation. You can do some very cool stuff with regards to animations, and these capabilities are also possible within the platform. All right, so I'm currently in the app builder. I'm just using a sample demo application that I've been using in this tutorial series. So what I'm going to do here is just a simple animation just to show you how it works. What I'm going to do is basically just animate this form to load in with a scroll from the bottom. All right. And to do this, it's very simple. I'm just going to click on this form. I'm going to go to the top right corner into the element interactions, and I'm going to create a new interaction. I'm just going to call this interaction scroll from bottom. All right. And this is already pointing towards my div 6, right, which is the current ID of this element. And there's going to be, you're going to have to pick the event. And I'm going to pick the load event, and it's going to be a from animation type. So a from animation is when it animates from one state to its rightful state. A to animation is when it goes from its rightful state to a desired state. The from to animation is when when your animation makes an element goes from one state to another, possibly bypassing its primary state. And then the timeline is just used to basically sequence some animations. If I wanted it to like scroll up, then scroll left, and go down, I can do a timeline. So you can look up the GSAP library and get, look at the documentation and use that to basically influence your design of your animations. I'm going to do a simple from animation. I'm going to add the configuration field. So basically I'm going to select the Y axis. I can make this a dynamic value, but just to keep things simple, I'm just going to say 400. All right. I'm going to add this configuration. Then I'm going to add another configuration. I want this to happen over 5 seconds because I want you to see it. I'm going to add this configuration. And that's pretty much it. Maybe let me add one more. Let's see. Let's add maybe a background color. Let's see. Do we have that? Of course we do. Background color, let it transition from black. All right. Add that configuration. So now I just have a simple animation. There are no scroll triggers. It's just an animation that will trigger on load. It's a from animation. I'm going to save that. All right. And I can close this if I want. So I just have the one animation, and I could have many animations tied to any given element, right? And if I wanted the animation to be on a page scope, I could also click on the page interactions. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and save this because this is going to trigger on load. So I want to make sure that it's saved. That by the time I refresh the page, we can see the animation. All right. I'm going to go ahead and refresh. And as you can see, my form loads in animated. Let me do that one more time. There you go. It's very smooth, exactly how we wanted it, right? And we could do some cool interactions based on setting events, like clicking on the elements or, doing different things to the elements. So let's just, for fun, do one more because I'm feeling very spicy. All right. Let's make it move right. All right. And let it move right on click. Okay. And it's going to be a to animation because we want it to move to a desired destination. All right, so we're gonna position the X and let's see, let it go, call it 200. All right, and I didn't save that one. All right, let's do that again. X 200, add the config, let it run for call it 5 seconds. All right, that's it. I am going to save, close this out. save. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and refresh. As you can see, it loads in beautifully. I'm going to go ahead and click, and as you can see, it's going to the right. All right, there you have it, folks. That's animations in a nutshell. I just gave you some very simple examples. Now it's up to you to go there and build out some really stunning animations. Make everything flow, do your magic. I trust you to kill it. All right, that's it for this video. See you in the next one.